everyone, this is Meir. Again, my apology for the fact that the wrong video was playing for a while. There was nothing wrong with that video, it just didn't fit the text. But right now, I promise you this video and the text will work well together. Remember, I talked about why do we have back problems? And I've given several reasons: shoes, cement, the chair we sit on, the movements we forgot we have. And also, I was talking about the fact that there are many emotional reasons for back pain, deep emotional reasons. And now I want to talk about our attitude. You know, it's so interesting to see people who were fantastic athletes in their teens and their 20s, and already when they reach their 40s, they have wonderful stories about how good they were. And some others still hold on through their 40s. They go to gyms, they lift weights, but in their 60s, they forget it all that they can move. And everything is the story of the past. How good I did once. How good I saw once and now I can't see well. How good I moved once and now I can't move well. And all of it comes with the idea there's a perfect way to do things. Like, for example, you're 65, so there's no point to do exercise. Where will you get anyway in your age? When you were 20, you were able to run for 20 miles, and right now, what is it? You can walk for a few blocks. This is exactly what I want to approach right now. Yes, when you're 65, you may not be able to do exactly what you did when you were 25. But it still is very much worth your while to stretch, worth your while to move, worth your while to exercise, and worth your while to have all the connections between the body and the eyes. Let me tell you one wonderful story. I started to see myself pretty sluggish as I was starting to run. What kind of run? It's just basically a combination of running and walking. But then there was one day when I went with my friend to the Marine Highland, and we were looking at wonderful sea otters, and then we're looking at the sea, and it was so wonderful. Well, next day I ran, and my running was real running. And I asked myself my question, how come the next day my running was so much better? And the answer is I worked on my eyes. Most people wouldn't even know how to digest it, but truth to the matter, that if you learn to relax exactly the weak areas of your body, where it is your hearing, where you take the hearing aid off, put your thumbs deeply in your ears, breathe deeply, sense the air that comes in and out. It sounds like ocean waves, and so many people afterwards started to hear better. In fact, you can do it now. Turn the program off and do it again. Again, put your thumbs in your ears, count 10 slow deep breaths, and feel that the air sounds like ocean waves or wind, because that's what you hear when you breathe with your thumbs in your ears. Now that you open the program again, remember the exercise of palming, where you rub your hands and put your hands around the eye orbits and visualize that you see darkness, maybe even blackness. We can do it other times. But one thing I don't want to say that as I was looking at a distance, as I was relaxing, and who knows what your weakness is, it could be your hearing, could be your seeing, could be mobility in a part of your body. As soon as you relax, as soon as you stretch, you will find actually that you can do more. So let me return to people in their 60s. I am 64 and a half. I didn't have a day of back pain in my whole life. I think that many 20-year-olds cannot say that anymore. And while I could say that I'm overweight due to a lot of travel, and there's no excuse, all the meals that people offered me, I can say that basically my strength is proving itself when I carry 3 or 4 or 5 suitcases with me. Most people just can't believe how I can push them in different places, and sometimes for as much as half a mile. And so and I forgot to tell you, as most of you know, I also bathe in the cold Pacific Ocean once in a while, not every day, but I run often just with my bathing suit in the cold air and cold earth of the Pacific Ocean, and it makes my body feel so good. Well, this is what I want to say. Even if you cannot do as well as you did in your 20s, you can do better than you're doing now, whether you're 60 or 80 or 100. And this is what I am encouraging you all to do. Do better. And if you have time, spend more time exercises. And if you don't, then spend a few minutes here and a few minutes there. It can be a life changer for you to be looser, to be more mobile. And I would like to encourage you to do the best you can do for yourself. Many blessings.